Welcome back to National Academy today. We're diving into one of the most effective tools for managing workplace safety, the Job Safety Analysis, or JSA. What is a JSA? A JSA, or Job Safety Analysis, is a step-by-step procedure designed to identify hazards before they occur and establish safety measures for each job or task in a workplace. Brief overview of how a JSA fits within risk management and safety frameworks like ISO 45001. Importance of JSA in workplace safety risk reduction. Emphasize that the primary goal of a JSA is to reduce the risk of accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Improved compliance. Note that adhering to JSA practices can help organizations comply with legal and regulatory requirements. Mention OSHA standards and any relevant ISO guidelines. Efficient work processes. Explain how JSA helps streamline tasks, allowing workers to focus on what needs attention for safety and efficiency. Statistics and case study. Briefly share statistics or a real-life example where JSA has been instrumental in reducing workplace incidents. The structure of a JSA document. Overview of structure. Discuss the key components of a JSA document and how each section serves a specific purpose. Job identification. Name of the task or job, location, date, and personnel involved. Task breakdown. Detailed list of each step required to complete the job. Hazard identification. For each step, identify potential hazards and causes of injury, illness, or damage. Risk assessment. Use a risk matrix to evaluate the likelihood and severity of each hazard. Control measures. Describe specific controls. Engineering. Administrative. PPE to mitigate identified risks. Reevaluation date. A set review date to ensure the JSA remains relevant and up to date. Steps to conduct a JSA. Select the job to be analyzed. Focus on tasks that have the highest potential for injury or are complex and require specific skills or equipment. Break down the job into steps. Explain the importance of listing steps in the correct sequence and covering every detail to ensure no hazards are overlooked. Identify potential hazards. Describe common hazards, physical, chemical, ergonomic, etc., and how to spot them. Determine risk control measures. Discuss the hierarchy of controls. Elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative controls, and personal protective equipment, PPE. Document the JSA. Explain that the JSA should be clear, easy to follow, and accessible to all employees involved in the task. Review and revise the JSA regularly. Reiterate that JSAs aren't static documents and should be updated as tasks, environments, or regulations change. Best practices for effective JSA involve employees. Encourage worker participation to improve JSA accuracy and relevance. Use clear language. Avoid jargon, ensuring the document is understandable to all personnel. Review past incidents. Consider historical data on incidents for better hazard identification. Monitor compliance. Regular audits to verify that the JSA procedures are being followed. Common mistakes in JSA and how to avoid them. Overlooking minor steps. Omitting steps that seem simple can lead to unanticipated risks. Relying solely on JSAs. Reinforce that JSAs should complement other safety measures, not replace them. Inadequate employee training. All team members should know how to read, understand, and use JSA documents effectively. Practical example of a JSA in action example. Task. Take a sample task, like changing a conveyor belt, and walk through each JSA step. From task breakdown to identifying hazards and implementing control measures. Summary. Recap the importance of JSA, highlighting that it's more than just a safety document. It's a proactive tool to foster a safer workplace. Call to action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and stay tuned for more safety tips from National Academy.